Now, in an interview with John Fane, Julia Gillard opened up another, a fresh debate. Here it is.
Do you believe in God?
No, I don't, John. I'm not a religious person. I am not going to pretend a faith I don't feel. And for people of faith, I think the greatest compliment I could pay to them is to respect their genuinely held beliefs and not to engage in some pretence about mine.
Now, in the United States, not being a Christian would be a huge handicap. Having no faith at all, you wouldn't even bother, would you?
No.
As a politician.
But what's the difference? Gough Whitlam? Bob Hawke? Paul Keating?
Bob Hawke was agnostic.
But, you know, all right, I'm agnostic. So, but I don't see the big change. Somehow it seems to make a difference when she says it in a way that it didn't with her. But what's really interesting is even those that say they're of no faith or agnostic, like Bob Hawke, do come from, and Julia Gillard herself, do come from deeply religious families or a religious background. In her case, Baptist.
And it's not just that, this issue with Julia Gillard, of course. In that first speech when she walked into the Parliament, she talked about her lifestyle choices. Lindsay Tanner, on the very same day, announced that he was leaving politics because he wanted to spend more time with his kids. Well, this starts with Julia Gillard addressing Tony Abbott in the Parliament.
We are very different people. Different outlooks on life, different policies, different views, different personalities. We've made very different life choices.
This decision is driven entirely, absolutely by matters of personal circumstances. There are, frankly, 2 little girls and indeed 2 older kids who need me more than the country needs me.
And doesn't that tell you that the Finance Minister felt that he can't do his job properly and spend an adequate amount of time with his kids? So therefore, it follows the Prime Minister would certainly struggle, and she took this decision very early on. I think she was about 18 years old when she decided she was going to pursue a career in politics, and that meant no kids.
Maybe. I mean, we've had other Prime Ministers who have done the job quite well with families. It's, I think
Men.
it's just... Sorry?
Men.
Yeah, I think it's
true.
But women. I do. I think women would feel more torn. I mean, it's just the way it is. And I think she made that call, and thank God she became Prime Minister, because it would be a big sacrifice to make if she hadn't made it.
That's a very good point.